Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about emotional constipation, and it's one of my favorite topic to talk about because I have experienced constipation all my life. And so I'm going to give you actually a little bit of an intuitive nutrition guidelines around constipation, and that's what I applied. But then I realized that being highly sensitive and an empath, most of the root cause of my constipation was emotional. So then I'm going to go into the emotional realms to stay with me for the rest of the video, because I will actually give you actionable steps to learn and apply if you're experiencing similar symptoms. My name is Sara with Holistic Living, and I am an intuitive health and life coach, Ayurvedic counselor who helps women, especially highly sensitive women and empath, find the root cause of their health issues and weight gain and break free, becoming their best self through a mind, body, soul transformation. Welcome. All right, so let's just start by explaining a little bit of chemistry. Okay, we're gonna go into science for a little bit. Okay, we are gonna be talking first about chemistry just briefly so that you have a better understanding of what's going on. All right, so whenever you have a thought or a feeling, your brain releases a chemical called neuropeptides. These are molecules that influence and affect your body and brain in many different ways, and these neuropeptides are involved in brain functions in many different ways, including reward, metabolism, food intake, reproduction, and more. So now that you know that, and we've gone through a little bit of chemistry, I want to take you to, and hopefully you might believe, just like me, or you might be open to hear this, that mind and body are extremely connected. So whatever affects the body affects the mind, whatever affects the mind, so your emotions affect the body. Okay, so I'm a huge believer. That's why I got certified in Ayurveda, to really get to the root cause of my physical symptoms. And I do believe we need to balance the body first. So in regards to constipation, I started to learn during, my first few years into Ayurveda that we have different energies and different body type. And so if you're experiencing constipation, then you can balance your constipation by adopting different nutritional guidelines. For example, you will need to reduce or avoid like cold foods and drinks, anything that it's rough and raw. It's very hard to process, so you want to favor warm foods, sauteed vegetables, baked vegetables, anything like that it's brothy and in form of soups. That's excellent. And also add in good healthy oils, organic olive oil, coconut oil, ghee, like any good fats is absolutely necessary to help with the physical symptoms of constipation. And then you might want to look at your food intolerances, because I was always sensitive to lactose, and I do get constipated if I ingest too much lactose in my body. But I've also realized that my body does not respond well to gluten. So I have to be careful and adopt a balanced diet in order for me to pretty much to not be constipated if I overload myself with gluten. Okay? So those are generally what I recommend if you have symptoms of constipation and you want to balance the body. Now, we're going to go into the emotional constipation. What is that? So emotional constipation is the inability to express one's emotions. And if you think about what constipation is, it's literally your whole body, especially your gut, feels like it's blocked, right? And there's no flow. It's kind of like an inflated balloon and everything is stuck there. And you're either blocking your emotion or repressing them. That causes constipation. And being highly sensitive and an empath, you need to be aware that you might be doing this more often than you ever realize. And I didn't realize that at all for the first 20 years of my life until I started to understand how I was processing emotion. And I can admit right now that I did not have a healthy way of processing emotion. Actually, I was a lot more prone to anger. I didn't really know how to process them. So I would either get angry or repress them. And I have developed a very, I would say, like high skill since I became a mother to process my emotion. And even before that, I started my healing journey. And so I can totally say that right now I let my emotion flow. But if you're experiencing emotion constipation, then I want you to be aware that if you're feeling, definitely like constipated, you need to understand, first of all, what is your environment around you, okay? So you're going to a family reunion, that's the first thing that happens to me. I'm constipated or I'm traveling. Okay, what can I do? What can you do to feel safe again, to be you, to help yourself get in touch with your emotions? So if you're going to a family reunion and you are anxious or, I don't know, agitated or maybe irritable, or you have so many emotions going on, well, I want you to take a walk or think about like finding a place in nature where you can process everything that you are experiencing, because by not processing your emotions, whether it's 24 hours, 3 days, or a week or more, your body is going to suffer. And it definitely, it's not fun to live with constipation, I can tell you that. I've had major life experience around this area. So yeah, so again, watch your environment, take space, process your emotions, allow yourself to feel your emotions. But in order to feel your emotions, you need to feel safe. So what makes you feel safe? What is that? Is it a place in nature? Is it a thing, an object that you carry around? Because you need to navigate life as highly sensitive and an empath, and you will be traveling, you will see family, you will go to an event, and there are so many energies around you. And so by mastering your energy and feeling like always safe to be you with your emotions, that's the first step in being able to release your emotions so that you don't hold them in and you don't suffer from emotional constipation. Okay, so that's it for today. But let me know if you've ever experienced any of these symptoms and if you've ever tried or acknowledged that that's what it was, and I will see you in the next video.